Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive. Today, we're going to be tackling a pretty fascinating topic, I think.
Yeah.
Modern marketing.
Yeah.
And specifically, we're going to be kind of dissecting this article called Marketing Strategies for the Age of Consumer Segmentation.
Right.
And so, we've all seen it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it seems like marketing is getting more and more personalized these days.
Absolutely.
To the point where it almost feels like,
Fair.
phones are listening to us sometimes.
Like they know exactly what you're thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a brave new world out there in marketing.
So I'm really curious to kind of dive into this article and
right.
see if we can figure out, like how this whole thing
How it works.
Yeah. And how we got here. And, what are the implications for the future of marketing?
The days of mass marketing are gone.
Right.
Like that's the old way of doing things.
Yeah. It's like that whole spray and pray approach, right?
So spray and pray. Exactly.
You just blast it out to everybody.
Yeah, you put it out there and hope somebody sees it.
Right, exactly.
But now it's like, you got to be a surgeon.
Yeah.
You got to be super precise. And
yeah, it's like 1,000 whispers instead of one big bullhorn.
1,000 whispers. That's a good way to put it.
Right.
Yeah. It's about finding those tiny little niches.
Yeah.
And speaking directly to those individuals.
So what drove this shift?
Wow.
Like how did we get here?
I mean, technology is a big factor, obviously.
Right.
The internet and social media have completely changed the game.
Yeah, it gives people so much more choice.
So much choice and so much information.
Yeah.
Right at their fingertips.
And it almost feels like it's fueled this desire for
absolutely
individuality. Like
people want to stand out.
Everybody wants to be unique now.
They want to feel special. They want to feel like they're not just part of the masses.
Okay, so technology is part of it.
A part of it.
But the article also mentioned rising affluence.
Yes.
Playing a role as well.
Especially in developing nations.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I hadn't really thought about that.
So as people gain more disposable income, they have more choices about how to spend it.
Makes sense.
So they're looking for products and experiences that reflect their individual tastes and values.
So it's almost like...
It's not just about buying stuff anymore.
Yeah.
It's about curating a lifestyle.
Right.
It's about expressing yourself through your consumption choices.
And the article actually highlighted the very wealthy as an example.
The very wealthy, yeah. They're not just buying luxury goods anymore. They're buying experiences.
Well,
they're buying things that are unique and bespoke.
Like things that
say, this is so me.
Right, like nobody else.
Exactly. Nobody else has this
experience.
It's one of a kind.
Wow, that's fascinating.
It is fascinating.
So even the super rich are fragmenting.
Even the super rich.
Right.
They're not immune to this trend.
So all of this is really interesting.
Yeah.
But it makes me wonder, doesn't this make a marketer's job a total nightmare?
It's definitely a challenge.
Right, because instead of marketing to one big mass market.
Yeah, you got 1 million little tribes now.
Right.
A million little niches.
It's
and they all want different things.
How do you even keep up with that?
You have to be incredibly agile.
Right.
You have to be adaptable.
Yeah.
You have to be constantly listening to what your audience is saying.
So yeah.
And you have to be willing to change course quickly.
Constantly tweaking and adjusting.
All the time. It's like a never-ending dance.
Wow.
Between marketers and consumers.
Okay, so it's a lot more complex.
Really more complex.
Than it used to be.
Yeah, the old playbook is out the window.
Okay, so let's zoom in.
On
some of the specific challenges that marketers face.
So one of the biggest is hyper-personalization.
Okay.
You can't just lump people into these broad demographic categories anymore.
Right, so knowing someone's age and gender and location isn't enough.
I'm not even close.
You need to know.
You need to know their interests, their values,
their
motivations.
You need to know their favorite band.
Exactly.
And whether they prefer
coffee or tea.
Coffee or tea and what kind of dog they have.
Exactly.
Okay.
You gotta know everything.
So it's about
It's about creating these truly personalized experiences. Like using AI to suggest products based on their past purchases or dynamically adjusting website content based on what they've clicked on before.
Based on their browsing history.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it.
It's all about tailoring the experience to the individual.
But hold on a second. This all sounds very Big Brother to me.
It can be a little creepy if it's not done right.
I get the data part.
Yeah.
But how do you
keep it human?
Personalize.
Yeah.
without...
How do you make it feel genuine?
Making it feel creepy.
That's the million-dollar question.
Right. Like, how do you maintain that human touch when algorithms are calling the shots?
It's a delicate balance.
Right.
You have to use technology to enhance human interaction, not to replace it.
So it's not about like...
It's not about technology versus humanity.
Technology versus humanity.
It's about finding a way for them to work together.
Okay, so it's like they can work in tandem.
In tandem, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So instead of having a chatbot handle every customer interaction, you can use a chatbot to triage requests and then send people to a human representative for more complex issues.
So you're still using the technology.
You're still using the technology,
and you're not,
but you're keeping that human element.
Losing that personal touch.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a good example. So another challenge that the article highlighted was this idea that monolithic marketing strategies.
Ah, yes. The death of one size fits all.
They're dead.
It's over.
Right.
It's just not effective anymore.
Okay, so can you unpack that?
Of course. So the old one size fits all approach just doesn't work in a fragmented market because consumers are too diverse.
Right.
They have too many different tastes and preferences.
Right, so a single message.
A single message just won't resonate with everyone anymore.
This isn't gonna...
You gotta tailor your message to the specific audience you're trying to reach.
Okay, and this is especially true.
This is especially true for middle and lower income segments.
Interesting.
Because they're increasingly aspirational.
What do you mean by that?
Well, they want to buy things that reflect a certain lifestyle, even if it's a stretch financially.
So even if they can't necessarily afford it,
exactly,
they still want to buy...
They still aspire to that lifestyle.
The image.
They want to buy the dream.
Right.
And this is largely driven by 24/7 media exposure.
Right.
And social media.
Social media, yeah.
People are constantly bombarded.
It's like you're...
with images of aspirational lifestyles.
Constantly being shown.
Regardless of their income level.
Right.
So marketers need to understand these aspirations.
So instead of marketing a basic car... as basic transportation.
Exactly.
You might market it as...
You might market it as a way to achieve their dreams.
A way to achieve your dreams of...
like travel and adventure.
Right, of like...
freedom.
Traveling the country or something.
Exactly.
Okay, that's really interesting.
It's about connecting with people's emotions.
So it's not just about the product.
Not just about the product.
It's about the feeling.
It's about the feeling.
That the product evokes.
The aspiration. The dream.
But if everything's so fragmented.
Are
there any groups that still...
That's a good question.
...respond to more traditional marketing?
Well, interestingly enough, the article did mention a few segments that seem to prefer the familiar senior citizens. The urban middle class and people in their 40s.
Interesting.
They tend to value established brands and consistency.
So they're not as swayed by trends?
Not as much.
They like what they like.
They know what they like and they stick with it.
I wonder if that's because...
I think it has something to do with...
They grew up before the internet?
Before the internet exploded.
And social media exploded.
Yeah, before social media.
Like they haven't been bombarded.
Yeah, they haven't been exposed.
With personalized ads.
Or the same level of marketing as younger generations.
Right. So their
media consumption habits.
Media consumption habits are
different. And their life experiences are different.
Okay, that's fascinating.
It is fascinating.
So we've established that the marketing landscape has been totally reshaped.
Completely reshaped.
By this fragmentation trend.
It's a whole new world.
Right. And now I think it's time we address the elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room.
Which is the impact of smartphone and social media.
It's on all of this.
The digital Wild West.
Right. It's like this.
Where attention spans are shrinking.
Yeah, it's like a...
And consumers are more demanding than ever.
Constant battle for attention.
It's a battle for eyeballs.
Right.
It's a battle for engagement.
So how exactly has the smartphone changed the game?
Well, for one thing, it's created this environment where we're constantly bombarded with information. People are checking their phones hundreds of times a day.
It's crazy.
Scrolling through social media.
Right.
Reading news articles.
Watching videos.
So marketers are competing for a sliver of attention.
Right.
That's already divided a million ways.
It's like trying to get someone to notice a whisper.
It's like whispering in a hurricane.
In a hurricane.
Exactly.
Exactly. And that's why the article talked about this intrusive black ops targeting.
Yes. That sounds scary.
Which does sound like a little scary.
It's a little bit Orwellian.
Yeah. So what exactly?
So imagine you're chatting with a friend.
Okay.
About wanting a new pair of running shoes.
Okay. I've been there.
And then suddenly you start seeing ads for running shoes everywhere you go online.
Oh my gosh.
That's intrusive black ops targeting.
So it's like they're highly
actually listening.
Yeah.
Data-driven marketing.
Right.
That leverages your online behavior.
To your conversations.
And your conversations.
Wow, that is creepy.
It is a little creepy.
It feels like
an invasion of privacy.
An invasion of privacy.
And it is to a certain extent. Right.
Which is why transparency and consumer control over data are more important than ever.
So give people an opt-in option.
Yes.
Instead of just assuming.
Don't just assume.
It's okay.
That you can track everything they do.
To track them.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's the dark side.
That's the dark side.
Of all of this.
But the digital Wild West.
But let's not forget about.
But there's a flip side.
The flip side, which is.
The power of the crowd.
The power of the crowd.
Social media has given consumers a megaphone.
Right.
A single tweet or Facebook post.
That's like word of mouth.
It can go viral.
And steroid.
Making or breaking a brand's reputation.
Right.
In a matter of hours.
So brands have to be
very careful.
Really careful now.
And very responsive.
Right.
You can't just broadcast their message.
One bad tweet.
And hope for the best.
Could sink them.
They need to engage in conversations.
Right. So it's not just about.
Build relationships.
Pushing your message out.
And address concerns directly.
It's about being part of the conversation.
Be part of the conversation.
Listening and responding.
Respond
authentically.
Right.
It all comes back to that human connection.
So even in this digital world.
Even in this world of algorithms and data.
It's still about.
We still crave.
Human connection.
Human connection.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
In this first part of our deep dive.
A lot to unpack.
And it's clear that marketers are facing a whole new world.
A whole new set of challenges. And opportunities in this exciting time.
Fragmented landscape.
To be in marketing.
How do they actually thrive in this environment?
That's the big question.
That's what we're going to be talking about.
That's what we're going to get into.
In part 2.
After the break.
So stay with us.
Stay tuned. So we've been talking about all these challenges, right?
Yeah, it's like a whole new ballgame out there. It is. And the old playbook just doesn't cut it anymore.
Right. So what can marketers actually do to thrive in this crazy fragmented world?
The article didn't exactly give us a step-by-step guide, but it did hint at some strategies that seem to be working.
Let's hear.
One key takeaway is this hyper-personalization.
Right. We talked about that.
It's absolutely crucial.
So it's not enough.
You can't just segment your audience into broad categories anymore. Marketers have to really understand individual needs and motivations.
So it's about.
We're talking about using data. Analyzing it effectively and using those insights to create truly personalized experiences.
So less like a billboard.
Yes.
And more like a handwritten note.
More like a handwritten note. That's a great analogy.
Right.
Think of it like this AI can analyze massive amounts of data to identify patterns and predict behavior.
So it's like they can figure out what you're going to want.
Yeah, and then they can use that information.
To tailor messages, offers, and even product recommendations.
So it's like you're browsing online for a new blender.
Exactly.
And suddenly you see an ad for the perfect blender.
For making smoothies.
For making smoothies.
Because you happen to love smoothies.
Which I do.
See, that's a little creepy.
It can be a little creepy.
But also kind of amazing.
But it's also incredibly effective.
Right.
And that level of personalization can be achieved through various means.
So what are we talking about here?
Dynamic content that adapts to individual preferences in real time.
Okay. So the website, changes?
It changes based on who's looking at it.
Wow.
And chatbots.
Right.
It can provide personalized customer service 24/7.
So you don't even need to talk to a human anymore.
Well, you can if you want to.
Right.
But the chatbot can handle a lot of the basic stuff.
Okay. I see how that could be useful.
It's all about convenience.
But isn't there a risk?
There's always a risk.
Of going too far. Right. Like we talked about how hyper-personalization can feel creepy.
It can.
So how do you strike that balance?
That's the key question.
Between giving people what they want. And respecting their privacy.
It's all about transparency and trust.
Okay.
Consumers need to understand what data is being collected and how it's being used.
So don't hide it.
Don't hide it. Be upfront about it.
Be upfront about it.
Give people control over their data.
So, like, give them an opt-in option.
Exactly.
Instead of just assuming
Assume anything.
that it's okay to track everything they do.
You have to be respectful.
Okay, so transparency is key.
Transparency is key.
But even with all the best technology,
even with the best technology
and the most ethical data practices, marketers still need to create content.
They do.
That actually resonates.
It resonates.
With these fragmented audiences.
All these different people.
Right. So how do you do that?
How do you create content?
Everyone wants to feel
that appeals to everyone.
Like a unique snowflake.
It's a tough question.
It's like trying to write a song.
Yeah.
That appeals to both heavy metal fans.
Heavy metal and country music.
And country music lovers.
It's a tall order.
It feels impossible.
It's definitely a challenge.
So how do you do it?
Well, I think storytelling is a powerful tool.
Okay.
People connect with stories.
Right.
Regardless of their individual differences.
So find the common threads.
Find the common threads.
That connect people.
The shared experience.
And build your narrative around those.
Other shared experiences.
That.
It's like finding the universal language.
The universal language of human emotion.
That transcends individual quirks.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Right.
So instead of trying to cram your message into a million different boxes.
Right.
You find the threads that connect people. And you weave a tapestry.
Okay.
That speaks to their shared humanity.
I like that.
And don't underestimate the power of authenticity.
Right. Consumers can spot a fake a mile away.
So be yourself.
Be yourself. But be the best version of yourself.
The best version of yourself.
Exactly. Embrace your quirks, your values, and your unique perspective.
Because that's what's going to...
That's what will make you stand out.
Make you stand out.
In a crowded marketplace.
Okay, so it's not just about what you say.
It's not just about the words.
It's about how you say it.
It's about the tone of voice. The visuals you use.
Right.
The channels you choose.
Okay.
All of these elements contribute to your brand's story.
So it's about crafting an experience.
Crafting an experience.
Not just delivering a message.
Exactly.
Okay, but let's be real.
Let's be real.
Even the most heartwarming story.
Yeah.
Won't save a bad product.
You're absolutely right.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Don't people just want something?
People want value.
That's useful or enjoyable.
They want something that's useful.
Right.
Something that's enjoyable.
So it's not enough.
It's not enough to just tug at people's heartstrings.
It's just like pull on their heartstrings.
You have to give them a reason to stick around.
Right. You have to give them a reason.
Whether it's exceptional customer service,
okay,
entertaining content, or simply a feeling of being understood.
Right, so they feel like you get them.
They feel seen.
Okay.
They feel heard.
So value is key.
Value is the currency of the modern marketplace.
And it can take many forms.
Many forms.
It could be a product that solves a problem.
A product that solves a problem.
A service that makes life easier.
Makes life easier.
Or simply a brand.
Or a brand.
That people connect with.
That people connect with.
On an emotional level.
On an emotional level.
Right, so it's about building a community.
Building a community.
Around shared values.
Shared values.
Rather than just trying to sell a product.
It's about creating an ecosystem of value around your brand.
That enriches people's lives.
Yeah, enriches people's lives. That's a good way to put it.
That's a pretty inspiring way to think about marketing.
I think so.
But it also sounds incredibly challenging.
It's not easy.
Right.
But I think it's an exciting time to be a marketer.
Like this...
The old rules are gone.
Right.
Which opens up a world of possibilities.
So it's less about following a set playbook.
Less about the playbook.
And more about developing a mindset,
agility,
adaptability, and a willingness to experiment.
Experimentation is key.
Okay. So you got to be willing to try new things.
Try new things, fail fast.
And learn from your mistakes.
Learn from your mistakes.
Okay.
And ultimately, I think this shift towards a more personalized and authentic approach to marketing is a good thing.
Why is that?
It forces brands to be more thoughtful, more creative, and more connected to the people they serve.
So it's almost like marketing is becoming less about selling.
Less about selling.
And more about building relationships.
Building relationships, that's a great way to put it.
And in a world that can feel increasingly fragmented and disconnected.
Fragmented and disconnected.
Perhaps marketing can play a role.
Marketing can be the glue
In bringing people together.
That's a really interesting thought.
Right. And that's a perfect segue.
A perfect segue.
Into our next topic.
Okay.
Because we've been talking a lot about the marketer's perspective.
The marketer's perspective.
But what about the consumer's experience?
What about the consumer?
How does this fragmentation affect...
How does it affect us?
The way we interact with brands.
How does it affect our choices?
And make choices.
That's a great question.
And that's what we're going to be diving into.
That's what we're going to be talking about.
In part 3 of our deep dive.
Can't wait.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We've been talking about all the ways marketing's changing. But how does all this affect us as consumers?
Well, think about it. We're constantly bombarded with choices these days.
Oh, yeah.
Like, seriously, from streaming services to sneakers, there's like a million options for everything.
That's true.
And it can be kind of both exhilarating and overwhelming at the same time.
It's like you're standing in the cereal aisle.
Totally.
Just paralyzed by indecision.
Frozen?
Right? Like, there's just so many brands.
So many choices.
All vying for my attention.
And exactly.
And it's like, how do you even choose?
And that's where brand loyalty comes in.
Okay.
Because in a fragmented market like this, it's harder than ever for brands to earn our loyalty.
Right. Because we're more likely to just like...
Oh, yeah. We're more likely to try new things.
Right.
Switch brands.
Shop around.
Shop around for the best deal.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not like the old days where you would just stick with the same brand your whole life.
But some brands still manage to build those, like...
They do.
Diehard fans.
Those loyal followers.
So what's their secret?
Well, I think it goes back to what we were talking about earlier.
Okay.
Authenticity, connection, and value.
So they're giving people something.
They're giving people something real.
Right.
Something they can connect with.
Right. So it's not just about the product.
It's not just about the product.
It's about the whole experience.
It's about the feeling that the brand creates.
Like, think about brands.
Yeah,
like Patagonia. Or Thomas shoes.
Oh, yeah. Those are great examples.
They're not just selling clothes and shoes.
They're selling a lifestyle.
Right.
They're selling a mission.
A mission.
A set of values.
And they've built this, like...
They've built a tribe.
Tribe of loyal customers.
Who connect with that.
Who believe in what they stand for.
Right.
And that connection.
Yeah.
That goes beyond just transactions.
It's deeper than that.
It's a shared identity.
Right.
A sense of belonging.
But... with all this talk about personalization
and targeted messaging.
Right.
I wonder if it's actually getting harder.
That's a good point.
To find those shared experiences.
It's like we're all living in our own little filter bubbles.
Right. And so if we're only seeing what we want to see, how do we connect with people?
How do we find common ground?
Who might be different from us.
Exactly.
Who might have different passions.
It's a challenge for sure.
Right.
And so, but it's not impossible.
What can we do about that?
Well, I think it's about being more intentional.
Okay.
About seeking out diverse perspectives.
So step outside of your comfort zone.
Step outside your comfort zone.
Talk to people who are different from you.
Engage with different viewpoints.
Read different things.
Right.
Watch different things.
And I think brands can play a role in this too.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Brands can create spaces for open dialogue.
Okay.
They can foster a sense of community.
Okay, so it's like a...
and they can highlight...
two-way street.
It's a partnership. Right, we have to be more open.
We all have a role to play.
To different perspectives.
In bridging those divides.
And brands have to be more intentional.
Yes.
About creating those spaces.
About creating those opportunities for connection.
So how does all this tie back to the big question of our deep dives?
A big question.
How do we navigate this fragmented world?
The fragmented world of marketing.
Of modern marketing.
Well, I think the key takeaway for marketers is this.
Okay.
You can't force connections. You have to earn them.
Earn them.
It's about building trust.
Okay.
Creating value.
Right.
And fostering genuine relationships.
And for us as consumers, it's about being more mindful.
Be mindful.
Of the choices that we make.
Of the brands that we support.
Supporting brand.
The messages that we amplify.
That align with our values.
Exactly.
Right. And using our voices to demand more transparency and authenticity.
From the brands.
From the brands we interact with. It's
about being active participants.
So we're not just passive recipients.
Not just passive recipients.
We have a voice.
We have power.
And we can use it.
We can use it to shape the marketing landscape.
So in a way, this whole fragmentation thing, it's actually kind of empowering.
It is empowering.
For both brands.
And consumers.
It forces us to be more intentional.
Right.
More discerning. And more connected.
to the things that truly matter.
To what really matters.
Well said.
Thank you.
That about wraps up our deep dive.
Another deep dive in the books.
Into this fascinating world of modern marketing.
It's a fascinating world out there.
It is.
Constantly changing.
But you know what?
What's that?
I'm actually feeling pretty optimistic about the future.
I think marketing can be a force for good.
I think so too.
If we do it right.
If we do it right.
If we focus on those genuine connections.
Right.
And those shared values.
And building those relationships.
Building relationships. That's what it's all about.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
It's been a pleasure.
On this deep dive.
As always.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.